EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for June 5th, 2025. It is Thursday. The Thursday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Kleckner & Sons Appliances. Family-owned and operated, Kleckner & Sons have been serving the greater Lehigh Valley region since 1945. Kleckner & Sons are here to serve your appliance needs at two convenient locations in the Lehigh Valley, 2177 MacArthur Road in Whitehall and 575 Chestnut Street in Emmaus. The leader in sales and service prides itself on providing outstanding continuous customer service from the moment the customer steps through the door. Collectors provides a wide range of name brand appliances and parts to target all of your appliance needs. They also offer professional delivery and installation options as well as repair services performed by in-house qualified technicians. From kitchen renovations to small specialty appliances to a new laundry repair, Kleckner's has you covered. For more information or inquiries, please contact one of their showroom locations or check out their website at klecknerandsons.com or give them a call at the phone number above me here in the video, 610-433-4202. Experience a small business difference for yourself. Shop at Kleckner & Sons Appliances, proud longtime sponsor of the Thursday video forecast. So today is going to be like the peak heating day of this current, I don't want to call it a heat wave because it hasn't been 3 consecutive 90-degree or above days, but we will have of this current warm spell where we have above average temperatures. This is going to be the warmest of the 3. I think we're going to have whatever you had yesterday, add about 2 degrees to that. That's going to be your high temperatures for today. So you look at today, above me here in the video, 85 to 90 is the temperature spread today. Still a little bit of wildfire smoke to deal with. I know it wasn't much really noticeable yesterday. They had the air quality alerts, which turned out to be not really necessary. Yeah, the day before, we always talked about Tuesday being the worst day. That was the worst day. There was no air quality warnings in place for Tuesday. They put it in place for Wednesday, and it wasn't necessary. So it is what it is. I don't work for the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection. That's their call. So we just pass along that information. But we did say that Tuesday was going to be the worst day. Yesterday, the air quality warnings were in place. It wasn't really necessary. Same thing today. We don't really have anything to worry about today. Just a little bit of elevated smoke that you might see, a little bit of a haze, and that's it. Other than that, we have hot and humid temperatures again today, making a run at 90 degrees in our southeastern areas. Southwesterly wind flow around this high pressure that's sitting out here. Now we have 2 things on the map here that we're looking at. One is going to be this cold front, which is back here. Here's the cold front. There's also an area of disturbance down here. This is a area low pressure that's going to move off in this direction like this, not affecting our area. This is the same system here. They put a big L here. This is that same low pressure that the National Hurricane Center put a 10% chance for development into a subtropical or a tropical entity as it moves off to the north and east. Not likely, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for that to occur, but it wouldn't affect us anyway, so it's not a local interest as far as impacts or anything like that. Even if it did develop, it would be up here and well out to sea, so we're not worried about that at all. This cold front here is expected to approach the region very slowly. This is going to come through on Saturday, but it's going to be up here in northwest PA. I wouldn't be surprised if our far northern areas or northwestern areas during the evening sees a garden variety thunderstorm. We're talking about places far northwest, Williamsport up to right along I-80, basically. Williamsport over to Luzerne County, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, an isolated shower or perhaps garden variety thunderstorm are possible later today. This is just in those areas, and that's it, because it just falls apart and goes away. Once we get to Friday, this front is going to move a little bit closer and affect. This is late Friday, and again, it doesn't move much. The front at this point is situated like this, okay? So it's not really moving too far eastward. Here's that low pressure we talked about that is going to continue to move out in this direction like this and not affect the region. This is Friday, so most of the region is just going to be a partly cloudy day. Not quite as warm on Friday, but still warm. It's 82 to 86 is the temperature spread. I do have the thunderstorm icon here for in the forecast next to me here, or in the top right, with the the opportunity for some late day thunderstorms. Here it is right here. So it looks like it's again highlighting the same areas up here by I-80, in the vicinity of I-80 for late Friday and Friday evening. So pretty much the same areas can experience a late day shower or thunderstorm that goes through the evening, and that's it. Late overnight, the rest of us will get into some showers and thunderstorms late in the overnight, and this will be Friday night into Saturday morning, and that's what Saturday morning looks like. Now, everybody's looking at what the timing is going to look like for Saturday, because everybody has off Saturday. If you didn't take a paid time off day, like I was suggesting in yesterday's video, if you want to work around these weekend days that have the shower thunderstorm threat like we do on Saturday, and you can't take a day off during the week, this is what you're dealing with on Saturday. Saturday morning is going to be the most prevalent time for any scattered shower and thunderstorm activity. So this is Saturday morning on the 3-kilometer NAM. Here's a 12-kilometer NAM. Pretty much same idea. And then once you go forward from there into the early afternoon, you still have a leftover shower or storm possible in the early afternoon. And then after that, it goes away. Okay, so the idea here is that Saturday might start off a little gloomy, maybe a little damp. After that, we have improving conditions later in the day, and that's going to continue on Sunday because this frontal boundary is going to finally move through later Saturday and Saturday night. And Sunday, the next wave is off to the south, so we don't have to worry about anything on Sunday except for partly cloudy skies and temperatures a little bit cooler, but generally mid to upper 70s in that Sunday-Monday time frame. Okay, so Monday's going to be pretty much the same idea. Here's Monday, partly cloudy skies, and then late in the day there's going to be some showers approaching that will come through overnight and then continue here on Tuesday. That's going to be your next cold front coming through the region with scattered showers and thunderstorms possible during the day here on Tuesday. So Sunday, Monday are most likely dry for most of the area. Partly cloudy days, mid to upper 70s. Once we get to Tuesdays, pretty much same temperatures, but we have the scattered showers and thunderstorms threat. In the wake of this system here on Tuesday, we're back to mostly sunny skies on Wednesday and temperatures on either side of 80 degrees. So I will tell you that the midweek through next weekend period is going to be warmer than average again. But then after that point, we go back to at least seasonable temperatures for several days once we get into the following week. But right now it looks like, as far as precipitation goes, there's not a ton of precipitation coming in. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms. For those of you looking for severe weather opportunities, earlier in the week when I was talking about this, I was speculating about the possibility of severe weather because we had hot and humid conditions ahead of the frontal boundary and higher dew points, but that no longer looks to be the case because the forcing with this is much further to the north. This is a very weak front that's moving through here on Saturday, so it's not really doing much in terms of temperatures except taking it from the 80s back to the mid to upper 70s. It's not a big drop there. And then once we get to Tuesday, again, on the opposite side of this front, it really doesn't get colder, and in fact it gets warmer on the opposite side of that front on Wednesday of next week. So I'm not looking at severe weather in either case in that Thursday, Friday, Saturday timeframe this week or next Tuesday. We'll continue to monitor that, of course, going forward, but right now it doesn't look like the best forcing is going to be available across our region to produce severe weather. So these should be garden variety storms if in fact you do have a storm at any point over the next 3 days. We'll re-examine Tuesday as we get into next week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for June 5th, 2025. Have a great Thursday.